Hello, YouTube. We are live on Twitch right now, and we are recording a very special deck profile. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, yo, it's Ralphie, man. I play on Mario's tournaments when I can because he hosts at ass time, so it's not all the time. And yeah, that's about it. I normally play Yellow Hybrid, but I'm gonna show some jank. That's good.
Okay, he's dedicated us to some jank today, so we're gonna see the jank that he paid 5 gifted subs for me to deck profile right
Yo,
now.
hard work in 1 hour of work.
One
All
hour
right,
of
so
work.
you run Coromon purely,
Hmm.
not that it's good, but nostalgia and plus 1K doesn't hurt with how big the stacks are getting now. When you hit security bombs and stuff.
Sure.
And this deck does have abilities to attack unsuspended Digimon, so you do want to have a little bit of DP buff there.
Huh.
All right. So, important part of this deck is to be able to search as many pieces. Shoutmon BT5 allows you to get two different cards. One has Blitz among them, and then the other one with Shoutmon in name. So you can technically grab Blitz Omni and a Shoutmon, or a Shoutmon with Blitz, and then another Shoutmon.
Chat, this deck is all about blitzing, by the way. So if you want to just keep spamming blitz emotes for literally no reason, that'd be really funny.
Shoutmon, because you need another Shoutmon. This is the Crossheart Shoutmon, so you have to keep in mind that not a lot of these pieces have Crossheart because Crossheart only really recently became a thing. So the main component for this will be for our level 4 that I'll show in a second, but he is just a free rush if I can Digicross. Star Sword for an extra draw because keeping your hand kind of fat is good, and then also he can count as a Shoutmon.
Hmm.
And then it's just a free Digivolve because a lot of this stuff, like the Coromon, you have to have 4 Digivolution cards to get 1000 DP, so it kind of helps you just get there a little bit quicker.
Sure.
King version, if you need a rush for game, you can just Digicross off the Shoutmon, and or he's like the only level 4 Shoutmon. So he can give you Digicross back from the trash, but it's not really necessary. And then I felt that running 4 level 4s was not enough. So I put the two Seth Greymons because having an extra security check never hurts.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Um, so the one thing is, since there's not a lot of level 4 Shoutmons, is some of these Shoutmon Omni Shoutmons allow you to just to Digivolve off of Shoutmon for 4 instead of 3, which is good. Run the BT5 Omni Shoutmon, which does that, and if you have Blitz and Trait Inheritable, get a Sec +1. Omni Shoutmon deletes the wide boards. So Fenrir, anything that's been going wide, your green decks, all that stuff, this helps it. It deletes a 4K and another 4K if you have Shoutmon in the sources, which as long as you didn't hard drop a Greymon, that's going to happen.
Okay. Okay.
Omni Shoutmon, because you have the ability to unsuspend this deck after you swing. You can swing into an opponent's Digimon and then Digivolve further to unsuspend.
I'm gonna be
In
real with
order
you,
to
man.
unsuspend, what's up?
I, I've never seen anyone actually play Omni Shoutmon X Antibody. I forgot that card actually existed.
It's the blitz is good, just to be because the level 5s don't give you a blitz. So if you know that you won't be able to pass turn, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna pass turn and you don't have the level 6 in hand, it's a check and you can delete a body because you have the DP buff from Shoutmon and Koromon as well as Shoutmon King version. So you can delete a pretty big guy without having level 6 in your hand.
Okay, chat. Buy out your Omni Shoutmon X Antibody pre-release stamps now. Buy them
Mm-hmm.
out now. Go for it.
Zeeg, a lot of people are going
Oh,
wide, so
oh.
Zeeg gets you a free unsuspend after you swing with Omni Shoutmon X antibody.
Uh huh.
So this is the way to ODK is Omni Shoutmon swing Z Greymon, and then Z Greymon can let you go into Shoutmon DX. So Shoutmon DX is good. We're running the blue Z because we're running two of this Shoutmon DX. Is it good? No, but it does things if someone passes you to a bunch of memory, which they typically do when you delete their huge board and they have nothing else to do. So being able to freeze and delete something is all right, and then you save, but that doesn't really matter.
Uh huh.
We also run two of this Z Greymon. So if you're at Shaman DX, you can also attack into like a blocker per se, and then Blitz Omni after, but that doesn't really matter either.
Yeah.
Shaman DX, delete a whole bunch of Digimon. So you can either go off the Zeeg into Shoutmon DX and put another Omni Shoutmon underneath, and that gives you like a 5 check stack. And then also, if you just choose to unsuspend with Zeke, go into Zeke or Shoutmon DX, you can block. Uh,
So what else does that card do? The Shoutmon
um,
DX? No one's seen it since
so for
BT5.
every Omni Shoutmon and Z Greymon in its Digivolution source, which you would have one, two Digivolve, a third, you can delete a 5K or less. So you can basically delete those Fenrir Lugamon boards pretty easily.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
Blitz Omni, because Blitz Omni to be able to get a for sure OTK.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have them right now, but what I would do is run three offensive, two red memory boosts, just for floodgates. I like to like split it up with a deck that you need a lot of draw from, and
Uh-huh.
then four ties for extra security check and memory.
Isn't there only three?
What do you mean?
You said four.
I'm at three. Yeah,
Okay.
it's that simple. It's too good. And also, Shoutmon Star Sword as well. I didn't mention it, but same thing with King version. You could Digicross and get a free check there. That's why I don't run hybrids for stacks or anything. And then if you wanted to
Right.
do something as well, you could run the three offensive and then run two of the new red play cost three ties as well to gain memory back. Because sometimes I see myself a lot of times passing turn with one memory in the Shoutmon DX, and then you'd be able to bliss right after, and then you can get for sure game. And then if you don't want to run that, you could also just run the a delicate plan if you really want. But that's if you just want to be like really for sure winning the game.
Okay.
It
Someone in the
works.
audience asked a question. What are this deck's best matchups?
This deck's best matchups, I've consistently beat green decks a lot. It's pretty easy. Fenrir Lugamon I beat simply due to the fact that Fenrir Lugamon goes wide, and without his wide boards, he kind of sucks. And then same thing with Commandramon. Anything that spits out blockers, this deck just handles and then just OTKs. So if you can, this deck is literally just your generic OTK deck. It's worse. It's worse Greymon.
It's worse Greymon.
So if your
Interesting.
friends get mad at you for playing Greymon, just play this and do the same thing.
Right. And you've never thought about playing anything like Crimson Blaze in the deck? Don't think you need it?
You could if I were gonna remove if I was gonna remove two cards, it'd be these Shoutmon DXs and playing the Crimson Blaze.
Okay. All
But I
right.
just run
Interesting.
these because I'm playing Shoutmon DX, so I add the extra Shoutmon. So that's a little bit better, isn't it? Ugh,
Sure.
the light's pretty bright. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Uh,
that's better.
You know what? It's honestly okay. This deck profile is the brightest thing of all.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my dead dog Ralphie. That's what I named myself after. He's dead as hell. My dad killed him, so I hate my dad. Um, and then shout out to my boy Spartan. He's always there. He's the goat. And he's if Mario's not inviting me to tournaments, he is, and he's behind the scenes keeping Mario's channel alive. No homo.
Oh, where's Spartan? He'd love to hear that. I don't know where he is.
And
Uh,
Digimatty is a cuck.
oh, is he?
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's okay. Great. Well, thank you for the deck profile. Thank you for
Mario, I
gifting the
fucking
subs.
love you, bro.
I love you too.
I just want you to know I edge to your streams daily.
Daily edging.
Daily. Like if you're not live, I literally watch the VODs and edge.
That's great. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. This is going on YouTube. I'm not even editing it. That's just how it is. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful deck profile. And yeah, bye YouTube. See ya.